All right. Excuse me. Good morning. Or as good of a morning as we can get. So, all right. Let's take a look at Tesla here. Tesla did get back over 200 and it's holding. I don't know if I would trade that on that bit of news, so to speak. But I do like the fact that it is holding above 200. So, depending on what it does to open, I could be bullish on it. Market overall seems to be bouncing back fairly good. This looks like it could be a fairly good run too over here on Amazon. So the question would be, which one would be better to trade? Um, I'm not sure. I'm gonna kind of go in that with a open thought, I guess. Let's take a look at Apple. So Apple did recover and climb back up over 170. So it dipped early with the market dip yesterday, but it pulled out of that as the market pulled out too. Okay. To be honest, I'm not 100% sure if there's any investments that I'm super big on. So this one I'm concerned over. I'd want to see ground picked up through here again. Amazon, I might be interested in it for a today trade. On paper or not, I don't know yet. Ford is bouncing back up. I mean, I knew it would be. That's it needs a lot more room to go up, but I don't see why it won't start doing that. So Ford could start to recover here. Um, let's take a look at these guys. Yeah, I don't like that. So this one, it's sitting close to here. It could start to rebound. And this one is a ETB. This one I think is going to end up continuing. So if you got in early and on the short, I probably would still be in it right now. And well, I guess we'll see what this does throughout today. Boyle did fairly well throughout, but then pre-market, it's getting beat up a little bit. Uh, these stocks here, I was short on. Looks like they've gotten to the bottom. And this one looks like it might be working its way back up. Rivian kind of could be the same story. This could have been near the bottom right here. I shorted this over here. So I think it's time to let that go. Intel. I don't have much of an opinion on right now. I think I'm more bullish than bearish on it. So, hey, good morning, Jeff. How are you doing this morning? I'm still not sure if I would call it a good morning for myself, but I'm better than where I was over Friday and this weekend. That's for sure. Being back at the computer has some benefits. It was kind of nice to just relax a little bit too. But you know, I have to get back to work. All right, that's the right. Yeah, thank you. I had her for 18 years, dude. 18 years. Or either early 18 or pretty late into 17. So a good long time. Anyway. Navita. To be kind of honest here, I feel bearish chart wise, but taking into account we could be having a rebound on Queen and Spy. Navita could find some strength. I'm just going to look at Queen for now. I'm not going to keep looking at both of them early in the morning. I do get them both up on my screen that you guys don't see very often. My long-term one, this one. But I don't think it's super crucial to look at that every morning because it doesn't change a whole lot. Okay. So I want this to stop. I just kept on getting some junk crap in over on that deal. All right. So let's take a look at AMD. AMD was getting pushed down heavily, but it's sitting under 100. I think under 100, AMD is a good buy. I don't know if I'd want to sit on it for a long period or a short period, though. So, one of the things, and Jeff, I know you probably know this, but one of the things I'm going to start doing is smaller share sizing and holding for a multi day. I'm looking at things for a potential for just a 1 day run or a multi day run. So, on things that I take a much smaller share sizing, I'll be looking at holding it through more of the chop. So I'll need to have a smaller share sizing so that it doesn't affect or make me want to jump out. So that way I could try to get on some of these better moves that are a lot more secure than doing, China micro trade them like the micro stocks, which works great with those. Not so good with these. But with the micros, you're just taking such sizing and the prices are jumping to a degree that even if you have a loss, you're making thousands on the ones that you're making thousands on. Where over here, you just have to have the cojones to just sit there. And on paper trade, I can do that all day long. On paper trade, I just need to get that to work on non-paper trade. All right. So here's the thing. As it is right this second, though, there's not a whole lot of things I'm interested in. There just isn't. Um, All right. I am feeling bullish on Tesla right now and Amazon. I think Amazon could be a better bang for your buck. I think Amazon is going to be a better bang for your buck. But so curiosity kills the cat. Um, Jeff, do you have any animals? I haven't been very talkative today. Sorry. I'm feeling pretty bullish on Amazon and Tesla. Okay, yeah. Good morning, Obsidian. Obsidian, I was just asking Jeff uh, if he had any animals. Do you have any animals? Yeah, traveling around if you have a pet can be very, very difficult. But in my situation, it wasn't because wherever I went, Layla went with me. You have a cat and a dog. So, which one is the cat person, and which one is the dog person? I'm trying to figure out where I would be interested in buying Tesla. I mean, Amazon. But I am very interested with it being very close to the 135 going up over this morning. It seems like that's going to be a fairly easy level that we can find confirmation at, and then the climb up and out. So you're married, you have kids and whatnot. I think you have kids, but is it you or your wife that's the cat person or the dog person? Like, because not everybody is they like both cats and dogs. They prefer one over the other. Me personally, I prefer dogs over cats. Now I don't mind cats, but I prefer more of a dog. All right, I haven't even looked at the market map. It's We got a few things popping here. It's the market could easily go red today. I mean, we got a few things that are popping, but definitely would want to make sure that we get the direction correct. Ah, okay, I see. So you don't have a preference for either. Oh, excuse me. That was quick and fast. All right. Um. No. Uh. Good luck, everybody. Oh, I'm a little early. We still got 8 minutes before that conversation. I don't know why, but I thought, no, maybe that's why. It looks like we're right on top of that, but I guess we still have a window or two. Amazon kind of worries me a little bit. I don't know. I think I would have liked it to no, I think I like the fact that it's over this. Because then if you bought in somewhere right in here, you could put a stop loss right here. So if you try to get in early market, say that it drops down, comes back down around here somewhere, you could jump in, make it a stop and go, because you got a pretty clear level right here. So if you put your stop loss just below that, a couple pennies below that, that might be a pretty safe area. Tesla, I think that would be too close for Tesla. That's like a penny difference in Tesla. It can be massive. Oh, I did not know about that. Thank you, Obsidian. Do we know the consensus of what they're saying or feeling? I think they're likely to go up. Actually, that's a problem. I was even. So, yeah, this is a side effect right here I wasn't even thinking of. Every time that they hiked the rates, the bond market is becoming more and more lucrative. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Uh, Likely to go. Should remove the word up. Throw in some tools. Throw recent, past 24 hours. Yeah, leave unchanged. Well, thank you for that bit of information. I don't know how I was missing that. But then again, I'm a little late on some of my news here. So, something that I was working on yesterday, while we're coming down to the last few minutes, um, I had to try to change a tire on my truck by hand. That shit's hard. That is not easy. Yeah, I knew that the bond market would be doing better with the higher interest rates, but to be honest with you, I don't know why that didn't click. That might also be the reason that we're seeing a pullback in the market. As the rates start to go up, people are putting money or moving money into bonds. But generally speaking, like, what is the rule? Like, for investment funds, like 25% bonds or something like that. They yeah. When we start to see the people jumping ship, going from bonds to stocks, we could see some absolutely crazy gains here. Well, they're not like hard rules, but most investment accounts, like, they put so much money. Oh, so it's like 5 to 6. No, 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 not the interest rates of the bonds, but like most bankers or investment funds, they'll put a certain percentage of their portfolio into into the bond market, into asset market, or into the stock market, to be diversified. So I am somewhat curious to know what is that percentage offhand. And then what you can do is, because those people, they have to report publicly, you can see what the change is. So you can get an idea, kind of. Yeah, see, that's what I was kind of thinking too. I think with the bond market being as high, the overall portfolio averaged could be sitting quite awfully high. So Queen is going up at a pretty good rate, but things have slowed down just a tab here. Tesla is going down. Actually, you know what? To be honest, I don't know if I'm going to even trade today. I think I might just wait. To be honest, today is what? Today's Wednesday. The market has been in a little bit of a trade bubble. But we're basically what I'm trying to say is we're sitting right up here. Amazon is still climbing. Tesla's gone down. This is getting up to the 135 that I was interested at. I'm gonna wait. I really like the fact of where this is at, to be honest. I think this would have the ability to really grow. So normally this is where I'd be kind of like losing money. But even if I did jump in over here with smaller sizing, I would have been fine. The much smaller sizing than what I'm normally do. I don't think I'm gonna jump into it right this second. Um, yeah, see, so with this huge dip here, it was right at the 135. And that's right where I was saying my interest in this stock was going to start getting quite elevated. So it got really close. So that is a double top. I still think if it can stay above the 134, so buying it right here would be fine. Even if it drops down somewhere around here, you're not going to lose that much money. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to buy it on a dip with the expectation that we can see it go well above the 135. And that's what I'm trying to figure out. And right this minute, there's really nothing that I'm seeing that I'm interested in at this moment. Ford is working its way up 10 under 10. So it's 10 cents under $10. So we could see Ford doing fairly good, but Tesla is not. GM is down, is going down. Microsoft is doing all right. Yeah, so right in this area, I think right around this 134 is acting as a resistance area. I got a piece of paper in front of me. I'm just gonna doodle for a second. Um, Ford is pulling back a little bit. Tesla is starting to go down. So I guess I'm happy I didn't go in on this yet. But I still think I'm bullish on it. But it is flipping between a red and green day right now. So there is a good possibility that this could go lower for a minute if it can't hold that 134. I'll just give it time at this moment. Jeff, Obsidian, are you guys seeing anything I'm not seeing? I mean, Nvidia worries me. I think it's way too low. So I don't know if I could make an investment here. We've seen Nvidia can be very, very drastic moves, especially for its price point. So Nvidia scares me. Tesla, I don't. I mean, it got to right here, which is resistance over here, or support resistance. So Tesla, I would want to see this turn into support, but I'm not ready to short it. Apple, upward trajectory here? I mean, possibly, but kind of a little worrying to make that guess here because we got a little bit of a flat top going here, so that could be a resistance right here. I mean, at the 171. 171 just seems like an odd place for resistance, but I mean, I would have expected it more at 170, but I mean, 170 could also be resistance or support. I think that's what a lot of people are doing. Amazon's not doing anything. Intel, not nothing. Microsoft is doing all right. That lost almost all ground it had the other day. This is green. It's not doing much though. All right, these can go. Yeah, I was just about to go over to the Qs. So these ladies are actually doing pretty good comparative to a lot of things right now. They're actually moving. I think I would have wanted to get down in here. AMD is showing some strength. I even said, over 100 it would be good. And it sure as hell did it. Went right over the 100. Wow. That's a drop on AMD. Ford pulled all the way back to low of day, or pretty close to it. Okay, so the overall trend of up was correct. I was thinking that this wasn't going to be going down all that much. I was thinking it would really have to come back down, and I wasn't thinking that that would end up happening. But I didn't exactly want to put money on that bet either. And there's the continuation here. Just going to make a new high. It seems like it's finding a little bit. Nice. Yeah, well, yeah, Amazon really did kick off here. I should have paid a little bit more attention to it. So it went right through that 135. Yeah, I'm not in a rush to jump into anything right this minute. I want to try to play this month. Cautious. Amazon could be interesting to buy somewhere around in this area. A possible dip through here. Possibly. Queen is still going. Congrats on hitting targets, though. Obsidian, you've been actually doing pretty good at hitting them targets recently. You've been actually really, really consistent on it. Yeah, no, dude, trust me, I understand those pullbacks you were talking about, but that's what I was looking at. I was like, I think I was pretty sure Queen was going to be doing generally okay throughout this week. Um, but yeah, those pullbacks, that was hard. That was hard. Um, that's a little bit of what's going through my head. I didn't trade Monday or Tuesday. I feel like I don't want to get into a situation where I'm going FOMO by trying to jump into a good trade. Um, I'm still trying to get caught back up on all the current news. News changes so quick. You have to, if you skip a few days, you can really get behind on what is going on, especially on the world market. So I don't want to get into a situation where I feel like I could make some bad decisions. Like I didn't even know about the Fed rate possibly being changed or modified or staying the same or anything. Had no idea that was happening today. Um, but should have. I don't know why that got rejected. So because it was rejected, I don't know if I want to jump back in. I like that this was going back up. It's above the 135. I really think the 135 is a good level. Mm, Yeah, I don't know. So this is for anyone who doesn't know or isn't part. Oh hey, Akar. Sorry to see you earlier. CYTH. Good luck on that, dude. Let me know. Keep me updated. Um, I was thinking about taking a couple trades this morning, but I'm just not liking what I'm seeing. Um, I'm not feeling it. Not too much anyway. So mm, this is going to be making. Is it going to go back below 201? Or is it going to find strength right around here and start to go back up? I think it could find some weakness here somewhere. Amazon's going down now. LIFW. Yeah, I'm not going to trade that. I'm going to give the market a little bit longer, but the more I kind of sit here and think to myself, I'm not liking it. I mean, there's a few good things here. Obsidian, you grabbed a few good ones, few good plays. But I think I'm just gonna play safe and just not call it a day, I guess, and not lose any money as I doodle. Reason for doodling? Nothing. Got no reason to do it. That's part of the reason why I'm doing it. Intel, I kind of like the idea of a long. It'd be like a small play, long play. Yeah, I looked at that stock that Josh had called out, and I wasn't feeling it. Um, but I'm not feeling like trading in general. So I'm just trying to go with my general gut here and not being too worried about it. I'm just being stupid. Yeah, I'm not seeing any particular stock right now picking a direction that I feel confident in. And that's the main reason why I'm not trading Obsidian. Yeah, well, he was also saying, he's making some changes again. Um, I would like, I don't know. But then again, I'm changing the way I'm doing things myself. Change is not always a bad thing. It could be uncomfortable, but this is still doing reasonably good. So ACAR is looking at CYTH. He CYTH. So ACAR was looking at or he consolidated. He had CLSK and TVTX. He sold those positions and put them in CYTH. So he's feeling fairly bullish on CYTH. Um, both of these stocks are not stocks that I would generally be interested in, but he holds on for a really long time. I see. I think getting out of this one was smart. It already gapped down massive. Can I short this? I sure can. TVTX might be shortable because I don't think this is going to be doing good anytime soon. So, but you'd be looking at like a multi-day short. I don't know if that would be worth it. Maybe. I gotta step out of my room real quick at my office. I'll be back in 2 seconds. Maybe not quite 2 seconds, but I'll be back soon. Oh, stretch my legs here. I keep opening my door in Layla mode. What is Layla mode? If I didn't take her with me, where she was laying down in my room, either be on her little nest that she would make, or on my bed, or underneath my feet. But if I would leave the room and she didn't come with me, I would open up the door and she'd be right there. So I would have to open the door carefully because she could be sitting right there. I keep forgetting. I don't need to worry about that. I don't want to hit her with the door. It's weird. It's weird. No. I'm kind of glad that that was not a trade I did. And I'm not gonna even say, I'm not even gonna try to say, oh, I knew it was gonna go down. I just didn't want to trade it. AMD has slowed down, so maybe AMD, if it can keep holding this upward trend, you need it could start getting very, very interesting again. Amazon has gone down drastically from HOD. If Amazon cannot hold up today, there's a very good chance that tomorrow this could be going down. So if we get anything close to a doge or a very, very short candle, especially with a short candle here, short candle, that would definitely signify a good chance for a down move. These were two very, fairly strong, bearish, and this could end up being another bearish candle sitting right above resistance. So definitely would want to see what that does. Yeah, either you're looking for a complete collapse right now, and then you're looking to short it. Like, honestly, you could have probably shorted right here at this double bottom, triple bottom. You could have shorted right here. But I think that would have been on the bigger picture a bit of a risky short. If it comes down here around 200, it could definitely find some strength and then climb back up. But could you have made a short? Yeah, you could have made a short around the 201.7, give or take a few pennies. Apple, it's up and down. It's not really choosing a direction all that much. Amazon. Unless you were able to get in it early, like early, down here, and you sold right up here, you could be looking at a losing trade here. Intel is making new grounds, barely. And look at that resistance. Queen, I think, was the best general one today, unless you jumped in on Microsoft. But I think Microsoft jumping on the bandwagon here. I mean, I guess at the 340 you could, but I mean that would have been like right at open. That would have given you no time to see what direction it would have wanted to go. So even if you want to say 341, I mean possibly, but I don't know. It feels like you'd be grappling at some straws here. So, and then these ones here are just kind of much smaller boys, gals, whatever. Um, Looking for various different things here. So Ford is down near levels that I'm not exactly happy over. I got 1,000 shares on paper of Ford. I don't want to sell the position because I really do feel bullish on it in the long run. It will go back up, but I think it will be. I don't think it will happen in a week. I think Ford is something that if you did try to buy it right now, you're going to sit on it for a month. Um, yeah, I'm not seeing a whole lot here. Anyway, so uh, kind of talking about what I was doing earlier. So on my pickup truck, this is a video that I'm working on for my YouTube channel. As you guys have probably saw, I had the video that came out showing the me rebuilding the rear axle on my Dodge truck. I actually have another video. I was starting to edit for that, but I don't know if I'm going to now. I don't feel like it. But one thing that I did need to do was put new tires on the truck. Well, when I was calling up tire shops, they were wanting like $2,000 to put a set of shoes on it. Some new rubber. $2,000. I was like, what? That was a bit much. Well, after browsing the old internet for a minute, I found a set of tires, a whole set, matching set, 6 of them, for $250, and these suckers are like brand freaking new. There was only one problem. They were coming from a private person. So basically, what that means is I couldn't have the tires mounted. So I'm having to mount them myself. Mounting a tire fundamentally is simple. Fundamentally, you could figure out how to do it in your head 100 times with a couple tire spins. it's a good thing it's not like a very small rim tire or a small sidewall. So tire spins is very easy to change it. In theory. Holy shit. It took me way too long to do one tire. Now, I've never done it before, so a lot of it was just trying to figure out how to make the tools work and how to do it. And I was doing it wrong. It took me a little while to figure it out. But I think I'm going to end up recording one or two tires, and then adding that into just my regular next upload that I will do for that of me working on my truck here. But just kind of bored, don't have really much else to talk about. So I just thought I'd share that little bit of info. But yeah, trying to change your own tire to save $1, and you don't know how to do it. It's not as easy as they make it look like on YouTube. Because on YouTube, you'll see some of these guys, they'll change a tire in like 5 minutes. They'll pop the tire off, pop the new one on there, and have it aired up and ready to go back on the car in like 5 minutes. And it's like, yeah. Yeah, see, Tesla was a fantastic short today. But very, very hard to gauge that. I mean, if you shorted it right up over here as it was coming up near highs, I mean, you'd be killing it right now. But, I mean, how predictable would that have been? I mean, this very well could have just gone straight back up. There was even a decent little volume push doing that. Until that candle, that's where it got rejected. You definitely could have shorted it on this candle, though, using that as a stop loss. Going just above it or some shit, I don't know. It's so easy to know what to do when you can see exactly what's going on, but if you can't see that candle there, right here, that could be very hard to figure out what you should do. Not easy. Everything is easy with hindsight. But anyway, so today I don't think I'm going to try to change another tire. I might, because I need to get it done, because that way if I need to use the truck, I can. But changing a tire is a good bit harder than it seems. And it's kind of cool outside. Let me check the weather. What is the weather doing today? I do kind of want it to warm up a little bit here. But that also means that we're starting to lose summer, or the warmer weather, fairly quick here. Actually, tomorrow, or later on today, it should start to warm up here pretty soon. But tomorrow will be in the 60s, then Friday 70, weekend 75 and 77, Monday 80, 81. Wednesday, we don't get back to cold weather until like Friday. Or no, all week it would be in the mid to 60s and 70 degrees. Okay, I can work with that. I can work with that. 30 degrees and trying to do a tire, probably not. And these tires aren't exactly small. Especially with my arm and my back, yeah. It's been fun. It's been fun. Let me say that. It's been fun. All right. You guys, I think I'm going to go ahead and call it right here. I got some phone calls I could do. I don't think sitting here and watching the market any more on live is going to be bringing any useful conversations or topics today. The market just feels like it's pretty darn dead right now. I do kind of like Microsoft maybe coming up over 48, but to be honest with the way that today's going, I think I would just want to wait until maybe next week. This grew some freaking wings here, though. Um, I'm not going to trade that. But Obsidian, did you get back up on Queen? Because, man, these ladies, they're doing pretty good. You're doing pretty good right now. Oh, you were not looking, yeah. They just kind of popped up here. I also got to do some accounting because I have not been doing any accounting since I didn't do the accounting that I was supposed to do Friday or over the weekend. So I got to do all that. I got to get my accounting caught back up, and it's a new month, so I got to cut the month. So I'm gonna get some phone calls done. Yeah, this would have been a very nice catch. I got some phone calls I need to try to get done. Then Apple also took off a little bit here. But I think, it's just safe to sit here and see what it does going into tomorrow at this point, I think. Get some phone calls done, try to get caught up on some of the work that I haven't done since late last week. And be situated for hopefully a good month. So that's all I have to say for right now. So I will see you guys Friday. Tomorrow will be Thursday. I'm not going to go live on Thursdays. I'm still just going to do Monday, Wednesday, and Friday for right now. That may end up changing. It is. I will say it is kind of nice to have Tuesday and Thursday to just be able to focus and try to get caught up. Although yesterday that wasn't quite the case. But yeah. Anyway, I will see you guys on another day. So Friday. I'll go live again at 8 o'clock or just before. I kind of like the 30-minute time frame versus an hour, especially since I'm not looking at a gazillion different stocks. I've really narrowed it down. I might open that up to a few other stocks. Might do a little bit of research later on today and start trying to get some new trend lines going. Because the stock group that I'm watching right now is just not doing very well. So I might try to find some other options that have good trade volume and pricing structure that I kind of like. and try to find some trend lines that are good. But check out I might take a quick look around that time as well, Obsidian. But to be honest with you, I think whatever happens, I will just take a look at it and then make a decision on what I will do tomorrow. I don't have any general plans tomorrow yet, but could very well be looking at Tesla or Amazon, depending on where they end up at. Tesla being more of a short, Amazon being more of a long play. Those are kind of what I'm thinking right now. But anyway, thank you all for coming in, sharing some some chats, some words, and I hope you guys have a fantastic day. Take care. Where's the button? There's the button.